Warm but very pleasant evening. Oh, another huge bid from Justin Burnett.
Gets caught by the fans in the beer garden. Everyone on their feet right now in the stands, cheering on the defense.
He sure does have a flair for the moment.
Van Duzen has Bergmeyer very active, and now Van Duzen going to go long. DeMarie got loose, and this time Burnett did get a hand to it, and he is hyped up. Justin Burnett got a hand to that disc, and it will be no foul, Minnesota ball.
I know Burnett wanted that one since their last matchup in the 4th of July. Burnett had 2 big layouts on Don. Didn't get either of them. Earlier in the game, we saw one.
Potentially season-saving snag there from... Oh, but it's Burnett soaring for the block on Hayden Austin Nab. Soufflo shooting it. We got a whistle. And it's, I believe, a Minnesota timeout. Yes.
Keep running, Bill.
Haven't played fully on like that, like they did last year. Remember last year coming into championship weekend, arguably as the favorite, even though that was their first time.
They're going to call this a Callahan. Can you believe it? Justin Burnett soaring into the end zone. That was unreal. I don't know how he did it.
Well, Justin Burnett had been quiet up to this point in this game, but quiet no longer. You see him up. The fans are on their feet. Audience is pumped. Arms are up, and that's going to fire up this Minnesota team like they needed more encouragement to go on a run against Madison.
It would, and they are going upwind. They've navigated it thus far as Vandy Mortel goes in for Burnett. Did he catch that? Oh, my goodness. Highlight reel grab from Burnett.
The athleticism to reach out to get that toe. He had to force his toe down to get there. That was nasty.
I thought he was going to go for a greatest. This is ridiculous. What a play by Burnett. He makes the adjustment midair to get his left foot back down in the end zone. We need to see this.
Burnett is hyped. He's hyping up the fans. The fans are on their feet responding. That is exactly what Minnesota needs. They want to ride that break train. They get to put another line out.
That might be one of their first around passes that didn't quite hit the mark.
As Lacey with the disc now goes up for Burnett, and he's got the goal.
That's a good one. It certainly helps, but...
So DeMarie picks up. Can't find Van Duzen, though. Nice poach by Minnesota. And we're back and forth here. The mistakes are adding up for both teams. Long huck going into the end zone. Burnett comes down with it. Justin Burnett on the fingertips. And he's going to wave goodbye to that mark.
That was an absolutely unreal catch. Burnett was absolutely gassed on that one. Put on what he had left in the tank and laid out shoulder height. Those diagonal layouts are never fun on the landing. But Burnett came down with it, didn't care, said, I was coming down with that goal.
Look at this flick as we go to the end zone, and we're about to go to the break. Minnesota on fire in the second quarter. They lead it 7-0.
For a modest subscription fee, you can see every single game, including those Friday night games. And then and you can see Justin Burnett waving to John Mast, who he turned inside out on a cut. But, you know, when you got 1 foot to go, you're most likely going to go and get it.
Badgered in the backfield by Vandy Mortel, so Holzmeyer finds Miller, and now back to Taylor, who rips it downfield. Austin Nab denied by Burnett. Hayden wants a call. He's not going to get one. And Miller 100 yards away from the other end zone. Could we have 2 Callahans in a row? No, he's just going to chuck it out of trouble. And it's Justin Burnett winning the matchup with Austin Nab once again. Justin Burnett again intercepts the pass from Miller, shoots it deep for DeClercq. Minnesota doubles their lead. It's been an up and down night for Justin Burnett, but he comes through here in the fourth with the D and the dime. Wind chill by 2.
Dylan DeClercq is so fired up after that one. And why not? He saw the turnover happen, and he immediately...
I would have loved to see this matchup with Hoffenkamp here. And Mullen goes deep. It's another shot. Burnett's there, and he makes the D. Big contact, but...
Bordick, quick dish pack for Kai D. And looking in Marcus's direction, but it's Burnett with a poach block. And the first 4 here. And we... Ian, you and I... well, there's that. Justin Burnett.
Reeled in by Walsh, and Walsh jacks one deep. Burnett's there, Mast is there, Witten's there. Burnett comes down with it, as he's done so many times in this league for Atlanta, and then he throws one over the top, and the Thunderbirds fall behind 24-8. That one found its way to Cameron Lacey.
As maybe a lucky break for Minnesota as a tall pass goes over to Noah Hansen. He's going to quickly find Burnett. That's 2 fast scores for Minnesota, a much-needed break as they will make this game a little bit closer.
Yeah, it looks like a football score now that you'd expect to see in the second quarter. 7-3. And Burnett.
Position to score right in the middle of the field. Justin Burnett, another pickup for these. Wind chill sends an inside out right into the belly of his receiver. And